Welcome back, guys. Sorry it's been so long. Sorry I haven't done many videos this month. That is all about to change. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos going forward. This month has been a very interesting month and I have some really cool updates to share with you. But before I get to that, I wanted to share some cool stuff about this TSX. Some of you guys may recognize this. This TSX has been on the channel a couple times. It is a pretty cool build. It's 2006 TSX. It's got a JDM K24A engine swap in it, our RBC intake manifold, ZDX throttle body, RDX injectors, PLM header, NVIDIA Q300 exhaust system. It's tuned on K-Tuner, and I think it made 237 if I remember correctly in one of the past videos. I'll try to link it up in the corner. Anyways, this TSX has always had some weird problems. It keeps destroying fuel pumps. So my friend Stefano sorted out the fuel pump issue. Originally, he had a Walbro fuel pump in it, and it kept on, he went through a couple of them. They kept on dying on him. I told him this is usually because the stock Honda wiring really can't support higher output fuel pumps. The wiring can't support the current draw, and they get a lot of voltage drop, and that destroys fuel pumps. So whenever you're upgrading a fuel pump, you should always upgrade the wiring at the same time just to protect that new pump. Anyway, so what he ended up doing was he put a stock fuel pump back in and actually upgraded the wiring. And ever since, no more issues with fuel pumps. It's been running great. No more issues of burning out the fuel pump and having to replace it. I think he replaced like 3 or 4 fuel pumps before he fixed the wiring and whatnot. But anyway, so he wanted to bring it by and run it just to make sure that it's still making the same power, nothing's been hurt by the fuel pumps and whatnot. And we're gonna do some pulls and see what it makes today. That being said, this is probably one of the last cars I will ever tune at this location and on this dyno. The reason why I've been MIA is I am setting up a new shop. Nothing wrong with this shop. I've been here for 6 years. I've just outgrown the facility. Plus, I am getting constant noise complaints from the neighbors and whatnot. It's a weird area in Toronto. There's a bunch of residential close by and they really don't like dyno tuning. So I've been looking for a new location and I'm setting it all up. So I'm gonna show you that shortly. And also at the same time, I thought I would like to upgrade the dyno. I've had this dyno for, I think it's about 6 years now. I actually bought this dyno secondhand from my good friends at K-Tune. This used to be their dyno, well, their in-house dyno. And it has served me well, but I always wanted a new dyno. And everything worked out, everything aligned. New location, new dyno, and yeah. So we're gonna finish up today here on this car with this dyno, just do some baseline pulls to make sure it's making the power that it used to make and everything's still good. And then once we're all done, I will share with you the new location and the new dyno. So why don't we get started? Well, there you have it. The car still runs well with the new fuel pump setup. What did it make? 238 and 182. I think it was 237 before and 187 torque maybe. I'd have to double check, but still making the power that it's supposed to be making, even though it's warmer. I think it was tuned when it was much cooler out last time, but it's still making the power that it should. So Stefano's happy, I'm happy. And yeah, that is about it probably for this dyno. I don't think I'll be using this anymore. I just wanted to put this car back on this dyno so we could get the proper comparison to make sure that it was still making the power that it made before. So that's about it for this car and this setup. Why don't I jump over to the new shop and show you what we're setting up over there. So let's do that. And here we are, guys, at the new shop. This is the brand new Dynojet dyno that I ordered. I decided to go with the Dynojet dyno. I had considered a Mustang dyno and a Dynojet dyno before I pulled the trigger and bought the Dynojet. Ultimately, it was price. This ended up being a much better price because there was a sale on Dynojets. So I would have gone with either one. I think they're both great dynos. The Dynojet just ended up being a better price. What I ended up going with is this is a 224 XLC, I believe is the proper code for it, because this is a load control dyno. This is the load control eddy current brake motor thing that attaches to the dyno to allow me to do all the load control tuning, to fine tune part throttle for you guys. And I am super excited to get this up and running and operating here in the new space. I think the plan is this week I am probably not going to be doing much tuning. I'm going to spend my time setting this up and setting up the new space. We got a lot of work to do. Got to figure out where exactly to put this dyno. I'm going to do the same arrangement that I had with the old dyno. A 4-post hoist in front of it to lift the car up and put it on. This dyno I bought with the platform that goes around it, so there's space to be up on top, work on the car and strap it down. But we have to figure out, we got a lot of work ahead. We have to figure out where exactly to position it, bring over my old hoist so to work with this dyno, do all the electrical, get an electrician in here to hook it up. I got to get the new computer to control it. I think I'm going to get a big screen TV to go up here so you can see the results. And yeah, this week is going to be all about setting this dyno up, and I actually hope I can share most of it with you guys. I think it'll be super interesting to set up this dyno. I wish I'd actually captured the delivery because this thing weighs a ton. This forklift is a 6,000 pound forklift, and it was not able to get it off the truck by itself. We actually ended up having to use 2 forklifts to get this thing off the truck, but it's here now, and we're getting into it, getting it unboxed, uncrated I should say, and we're gonna start setting it up. So I hope you guys are interested in this and like setting up the dyno. I think it'll be pretty cool. But that being said, now what do I do with my old dyno? I don't need 2 dynos, so it's gonna go up for sale. I'm gonna post it up for sale soon. But if in the meantime, if anyone is interested in a dyno and wants a good dyno and wants to start doing dynos at their shop and they're in the GTA or close by, hit me up. I always put my email in the description. Shoot me an email if you're interested in it and we can chat. It has been great to me. That dyno has worked well for the, I think 5-6 years that I've had it. I'm confident the next owner will be very happy with it. But anyways, that's about it for this video. The plan is to start working on this week, and if you guys are interested, I'm gonna share as much as I can about how to go about setting up this dyno in this new space. So hopefully you guys are excited to see it. I'm very excited to start setting up and start using it here in this new space and doing more stuff. I gotta catch up on all the stuff that I promised to do YouTube videos on, all the 8th gen content, and I know a lot of you are very interested in what's happening with the RSX. It was slowed down a bit. We've done a lot of progress. I'm gonna do an update video on that one soon. I actually plan on bringing the RSX here so I can finish up the turbo kit, but we'll get into all of that in the next video, the next update video, I guess, episode 5 of the RSX all-wheel drive update. So, but that's it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little video and are looking forward to the rest of them. So that being said, thanks for watching guys, and I will see you again soon. Bye now.